What's going on, guys? We are back with another video, and today I'm bringing you the beginning after the end, chapter 212. Let's get to it. Chapter starts off with Arthur walking with Catherine through the courtyard. Arthur asks Catherine about her brother Curtis. Catherine says her brother has become a training instructor at the academy, and even though their individual strengths have increased, their father still insists on both of them having security. Arthur goes on to call the princess reserved. Catherine says she's become more outgoing and it was her decision to participate in a sparring session with Arthur to begin with. Arthur then teases Catherine about their training together as the two continue walking through the courtyard. As their conversation continues, Catherine then asks, is Eleanor Arthur's sister? Arthur says yes, as she's usually practicing in the courtyard and that Ellie would be excited to meet Catherine. Catherine agrees as the two walk into the main building. So we get a brief flashback of Hester and Bunn, with Catherine saying Darv sent soldiers to help Sapin during the war, which is how the two met, and when the war ended, the leaders from all three kingdoms were obligated to attend a summit every few months. Their conversation ends with Catherine thanking him for walking her home. Arthur says it's the least he could do since she helped him with his training. Arthur leaves and Catherine softly waves goodbye. The chapter then switches gears to the prisons hidden underneath the castle. We then see the dwarf Micah half asleep holding a book. Arthur enters her cell, waking her up from her nap. Apologizing that it took him so long to visit, Arthur feels guilty he couldn't do more for Micah since she really didn't know what was going on. Arthur then breaks down to her that Virion is gathering evidence to help free her, and he's been training. She then breaks down to Arthur how to use gravity magic. Micah tells Arthur not to worry about her and do what he's gotta do, but make sure he gets her out soon. Arthur says of course as he heads to his room. As the chapter continues, we see Arthur sitting on his bed saying he can't protect everyone the way he is currently, and the fact that he can't keep his realm heart activated for long periods of time makes it even worse. Sylvie then wakes up and asks Arthur does the horn contain vast amounts of mana, and if it's okay to trust the sight. Arthur says it shouldn't be too much of a risk. Sylvie agrees and says as long as it helps him get to the white core stage, she doesn't care. Arthur then offers the other horn to Sylvie, but she's reluctant to use it because if she gets any stronger, she won't be able to assist Arthur anymore. Arthur reassures her and says he's not sure what will happen when Sylvie awakens, but they'll clear the hurdle once it arrives. Sylvie agrees. As the chapter is coming to an end, we see Arthur trying to absorb the mana stored inside of the horn, but the horn burns Arthur's hands, which causes him to toss it to the side. And then that ends the chapter. Man, massive cliffhanger. So what I'm assuming is, once Arthur gets this power up, he's going to be able to maintain his realm heart for long durations of time. That is the end objective. Maintain realm heart for longer than 5 minutes. Because right now, he has like this Yuta nerf. Y'all remember Yuta from Jujutsu Kaisen, the guy with the copy curse technique ability? Yeah, he only had like 5 minutes with Rika. And I really want to say that's what they're putting on our boy Arthur right now to give him a nice even nerf so he won't be too overpowered. But yeah, chapter 212 was decent. It was nothing but a little bit of build up. I can't wait for the next chapter. Like, comment, subscribe, and be fucking dynamic. I love you, nigga. Peace.